I'm doing this video because I've seen a lot of art that's kind of driving me crazy. When you're drawing people, it's really important to get your proportions accurate. And I'm seeing a lot of kids that look like little men and little women. So because it's driving me crazy, I guess I'm driven to do this. And I want to talk about facial proportions and how they change as you age. Okay? So this series is called What the Bleep Are You Doing? Because I'm annoyed. And we'll zoom in on these, and as you can see, the baby looks like a baby, the child looks like a child, and I wanted to drive the point home that it doesn't matter what style you do it in. I even started a little anime baby, and you can tell it's a baby. I've got the eyes in the right spot, the nose in the right spot, so we're going to talk a little bit about that today, and how as you age, your face changes. Okay, so we're going to start. What you're going to need is a pencil and paper. Okay, I'm using a 4B because I like proper sketching pencil. You want to use a dark pencil so that you can press lightly and erase the lines. I'm using a 4B so you can see it. It's a little hard for it to show up on camera. Okay, so let's get started. Pencil, eraser, piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to make this a really simple beginner exercise, and here we go. Okay, you're going to take your pencil and we're just going to lightly press. I'm doing it a little harder so you can see it. Okay, because you want to be able to erase these. You're just going to make circles or ovals. Okay, we're going to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the first one, let's put baby. Second one, child. Teen/adult. And older adult. Okay, I'll give you a minute to catch up. This one's kind of not matching, eh? Let's make that a little more. That's why you got your eraser, right? Make them kind of the same size. Don't get too picky. We're going to be erasing most of this. Okay, for the baby, divide the face lightly in half. Okay? Don't rush ahead, please, or you'll get this wrong. Okay? Then you're going to make a line lower than halfway on the face. This is what makes a baby look like a baby. Their eyes are lower on their face. They're cuter. Their eyes almost line up completely with the nose. Watch. Even if I just do a black dot, it already looks like a baby. So I'm going to continue with this really simple style. Just a black dot. I like to put a little line under it. And your nose is going to go almost lined up with, look, it already looks like a baby. Okay? Can you just pan over to me for a second? Facial proportions, before we continue. On a person's face, in the middle of both eyes, there's room for another eye. There's also room for eyes on this side. Now, because I'm working in a simple dot style, that doesn't really apply, but I want you to be aware of that. If you're looking straight on at someone, your pupils will line up with the corner of your mouth. Between the nose and the chin, halfway is your mouth. Hairline is going to fall between the eyes and the top of the head. Not up here, it's going to be down here. Okay, so we're going to continue with our baby, and I will show you how to do those things. Okay, so now we have started our baby, but the face is kind of a weird shape, and the head might be a little bit big. So we can just touch that up. Your eyes line up with where your ears start. So I'm just going to put a letter C here, and a backwards letter C here. Okay? I'm going to put long hair on this baby. This baby's going to have a little bit of hair, and halfway between the top of the head and here. Okay? So this looks like a little boy baby, and we'll just round off the cheeks a bit. Oops. A little too wide, eh? Go in a little, and then they don't have much eyebrows. I'll just do a hint. I'm doing a really simple style, okay? Just to give you the idea of proportions. You can elaborate. If you're a fancy artist, go ahead. I'm keeping it simple. The mouth is going to fall halfway between the nose and the chin. Now here I've given this baby long hair. I'm going to show you a trick with this baby. Here I've done it in an anime style. I'm going to show you what I mean by halfway between the eyes and the top of the head. Start your hair. Look, if you put short hair, I do 3 lines that are short. And it's in the right spot. It doesn't look awkward. I've put very little information there, but it looks right. Okay? Here is a baby with longer hair. Now I'm going to draw a soother. You can do a cute little mouth, but I like to draw a soother. So I make a peanut shape with a circle and just make a soother. It's a little off. Anyways, you get the idea. There's my baby. Okay, really easy. 2 black dots, but they're in the right spot. And then when you're confident, you can erase those lines and it looks like a baby because you've got the proportions in the right spot. Here's an example of a more realistic baby. The proportions are right. I tend to draw halfway between cartoon and realism, which is what gives me a really illustrative style. Next, we're going to do a child. Now, this child is anywhere between 5 to 7 years old. Sorry, I'm being a perfectionist. Okay, so for the child, divide the face halfway again, lengthwise. You are not going to put the line halfway yet. It's still going to be a bit lower than halfway, okay? And again, I'm just going to do black dots to drive that point home, okay? For the eyes, it's just a black dot. I'm keeping it simple, okay? Oops. 2 black dots. A little messy, but that's okay. And then for the nose, look, just a letter C. Let's keep it simple. Already, it looks like a child because I've put the eyes in the right spot. Halfway between the top of the head and the eye line is where my hair starts. Can you see that line? Is that too? Here we go. That's where the hair starts. So I'm going to leave that there so you can see it, and then we'll erase it. When you're drawing hair, please draw hair the direction it grows. Don't try and shade going across. Okay, so we've got looks like a little girl with messy hair. Let's give her some eyelashes. Very simple style, just dots. I'm not putting much information there. Okay, and then I'm going to just round off the cheeks again. And an easy, simple smile. Let's just go like that. She looks like she's 5. This looks like a child that's 5. Why? I've put the eyes in the right spot. Okay, very little information there, yet it still looks like a child. This could be maybe moved over a bit. And there you go. I'll give her some freckles today. Do something a little different. There we go. Looks like a child, right? Now we're going to move on. Round out the chin, the cheeks. You can give her more of a face shape if you like. And that's very cute. Remember, his hair goes back. You want to shade that. Give it 3D. And there we go. We got a little girl. Everybody got that? Okay, next we've got our teen/adult. So we're going to divide that in half lengthwise. Guess what you get to do? You get to put that line halfway. Okay, this looks like a target. And again, I will do a very simple style of eye. And that's going to look more like a teen/adult. And for the nose, let's just go like this. Already, that's looking correct. So when you see those cute little cartoons and they've got big eyes along the face like a certain shop toy, they make them look like babies because of the proportions they give them. Okay, so here you have the right, should we make a boy now? Let's make a boy. Okay, so now we'll do some eyebrows. Very simple style, okay? You can elaborate if you want, like if you want to get fancy, you're more than welcome to. I'm keeping it simple for everyone. And again, let's halfway between the top of the head and the eye line is the hairline. So let's give him short hair. And ears here, here. Just round out that face. And a very simple smile. And if I start erasing some of those lines, we have our teen/adult boy, and there's not much to it. Make sense? Everybody getting this? There you go, a little surfer guy here or something. Very simple lines. And there's our boy. Next class, we'll talk about the difference between genders. There is a slight difference. Okay, now older adult. As you age, your nose keeps growing, your chin keeps growing. So you are going to put the eyes even higher than halfway, okay? Again, I'm going to work in a very simple style. Okay, we'll do 2 little black dots. I'm going to make a grandma because I think I did a grandpa for both of these. And I like to keep glasses. So here, 2 little black dots. A very simple nose. We'll talk about noses. Noses are hard. Already, does that look like an older person? It does. Why? Because I've put it in the right spot. Okay, so now I'm going to make this look more like a head. And let's give Grandma some hair. I like to give Grandma glasses too. So with very little information, let's see if we can get this to look like a grandma. And the eyes, the ears will line up with the eyes. Maybe a little bit of lipstick. And already this is looking, I think that ear's in the wrong spot. Already this is looking like a grandmother with very little information, correct? Make the ears better. And there you go. There's your different ages. And I'm going to show this one just because I like doing the comb over for the grandpa there. And as you can see, because we did the proportions right, regardless of what style, I'll bring this one down too, you're going to get the right looking age, okay? Rather than getting, here we go with a slightly fancier style, like Grandpa with the comb over there, wrinkly, some wrinkles. Okay, you got that? And if we get enough interest in this, I'll post another video. I'll wave goodbye. Okay guys, thanks for joining me today. If there's enough interest, I will post another video. We will talk about making things 3D with just a 2mm line.